And good afternoon and welcome to Los Fresnos, Texas, Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, bringing South Texas Football Showcase. A pair of matchups earlier today, and now we're going to bring you the third game of the afternoon. It's the MCHI Bulldogs facing the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Brownsville Veterans Memorial currently ranked 8th in the state in the 5A rankings, and then second in the region for that 5A ranking. So it's a huge matchup today and a good test for the MCHI Bulldogs as they face the Veterans Memorial Chargers. The Chargers coming off the BISD tournament, coming off with the big victory over state-ranked number 4 San Antonio Reagan, a 1-0 ball game on that one. And as you have the images here, as we have the pregame, thanks to the VTX1 and Alpha Men's Primary Care, bringing you this pregame. And as the captains are on the field, going to go ahead and do a coin toss and decide which side they're going to go. I want to thank you for joining us here on RealSportsLive.com. Eric Medrano on the call. And we're going to be slated for 80 minutes of exciting football here, soccer. And I got a chance to speak to both coaches before the game. They're both very excited about this tournament, being able to come here to Los Fresnos and compete against other teams from the Upper Valley, around the whole valley. And also it's going to be one of the Laredo teams here as well. It's a good showcase of these young student athletes and their abilities. And both coaches pretty much spoke about wanting to prepare for district, and that's the most important thing for both of these teams, is just getting their working out the kinks for their teams, and also getting some playing time for these younger players, and also to solidify their starting lineups as they look to compete for district titles and playoff implications as the season goes on. And coach for the MCHI Bulldogs is head coach Gilbert Zagovia. Starting lineup for the MCHI Bulldogs is going to be, they're going to start off with the 4-3-3 formation. And at the goalkeeper position, it's going to be number 0, Daniel Casares. Left back, number 2, Hugo Gonzalez. Number 4, Dylan Martinez. As we're underway, and it's going to be MCHI with the ball first, as Hernan Gonzalez is in possession here. Number 15, number 13 at right back is Javier Perez. 2 holding midfielders. It's going to be number 18, Jesus Montoya. Number 10, Omar Capuchino. Number 8, Isaac Jimenez. And it's going to be 3 wingers here, forward and 2 wingers. On the left side, it's going to be number 12, Sergio Llanas. And center forward is going to be Juan Dominguez, number 6 for the MCHI Bulldogs. And on the right side, that's going to be number 7, Juan Medina. And that's the lineup for the starting lineup for the MCHI Bulldogs, as both teams exchange possessions here in the midfield. Nice job of stepping in there as a right back for the Veterans Memorial Chargers, as they look to hold some possession here, but a mistake there, and it's a turnover. Cleaned up nicely there by the holding midfielder, and that's going to go out of bounds. As I'll go ahead and introduce the Veterans Memorial Varsity Boys Soccer team. The starting lineup for today is going to be a 4-5-1 with the holding midfielder. As we go and get that for you quickly, it's going to be head coach Albert Vasquez, and as I mentioned, they are ranked 2nd in the region and 8th in the state. And it's going to be goalkeeper number 1, Moises Navarro. Left back, Jose Capistran. That's number 4, Israel Baron at center back, paired up with Gerardo Valle, number 13. And at right back, it's going to be Angel Estrada. And the holding midfielder, who's going to have some work ahead of him, cleaning up some of the defensive duties there, is going to be number 15, Juan Ameva. And in front of him is going to be 2 attacking midfielders. That's going to be number 7, Albert Maridiaga Jr., and number 6, Cesar Cepeda. And the 2 wingers for today is going to be number 10, Mark Boswell Jr., who scored the game winner this past Saturday in the BISD tournament for the the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. And on the opposite end, it's going to be on the left side. It's going to be number 5, Jose Muniz, number 5. And at the striker position, their lone striker today, getting the nod and the start tonight, is going to be number 22, Eduardo Martinez. And that'll complete the starting lineup for Veterans Memorial. And here's going to be Veterans Memorial. It's going to be a ball going all the way back, and the defense is happy to let that go, and they're going to earn themselves a goal kick. goalkeeper for the MCHI Bulldogs is Casares here, but he's going to go ahead and let that for his center back to go ahead and clear that goal kick here. And as you can see on the screen, Brownsville Vets not afraid to push the men forward, really challenging them up with the press and top third of the field. Looks like they're not going to give MCHI much space to work with in the back line. And here's the ball. It's going to be a throw in here for the Chargers. As you can hear, the players just communicating with one another. That was a tough tussle there in the box, and the official rules that play on there. That was the center back, number 4, Dylan Martinez, getting a header on there. Nice clearance, but he comes up limping a bit. It might have taken a knock there. As you can see, he's still limping there, but it's going to be a throw-in, and the ball's going to go to him now. And he decides to just clear it, and it's in the face of a defender, number 22. That was a dangerous play there, but a good opportunity for Veterans Memorial, but it goes out of bounds. As we just exited the pregame, we are 4 minutes into this game. Good matchup today between MCHI Bulldogs and the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. You know, and speaking to head coach Gilbert Zagovia for MCHI, he spoke about the opportunity to come get full games. You know, some of these tournaments offer 30-minute games, and he felt like last year didn't really benefit his squad, and he wanted to make sure it benefited his squad this year to get full 90-minute games in. And you know, not much better than to face some of these Brownsville squads who are perennial powerhouses throughout the Rio Grande Valley. As both teams just exchanging headers there. A little of a mishap there. That was number 10 for the MCHI Bulldogs. It goes out of bounds there. That was Omar Capuchino. Nice play there. Attacking midfielder gets past with one, gets past another, but a heavy touch there for number 10. That was for the Brownsville veterans, Mark Boswell. Yeah, it looked like a promising attack there for Mark Boswell and the Veterans Memorial Chargers, but a good defensive effort there to clear it. And now it's going to be a MCHI throw-in from the midfield. And we're about 6 minutes into the first half as our camera crew is just trying to get things, make sure that our tripod's working just fine. So we're going to work that out as we ask for your patience with that. But we are rolling with the action, and it's going to be a through ball down the field. And it falls to the feet of the MCHI defender, but it's the match official ruling he impeded the efforts from the Chargers there. So that's going to be a Chargers ball here. And as we're about 7 minutes into this game, I do want to thank you for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com. We're very excited to bring the South Texas Showcase here from Leo Aguilar Stadium in Los Fresnos, Texas. It's going to be a slate of 9 games. We've already gotten past 2 of them. Earlier in the day, the Los Fresnos Falcons coming out on top 2-0. And here's a shot, and it's blocked. With the effort for the Veterans Memorial Chargers is number 22, Eduardo Martinez, the forward, but a good job of getting a body in there is number 15 for Gilbert Zagovia squad. That was Hernan Gonzalez.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And here's an opportunity to get something in the box as the ball is placed on the right side of the field. And here's the cross. He's got about a couple of Chargers back there, unable to get it, but a good defensive effort to clear the ball and allow his defense to reset was the right midfielder for the MCHI Bulldogs. And that was Cristian Liscano, number 16, playing right midfield. And it's a beautiful afternoon here, about 65, 67 degrees, a cloudy afternoon, a beautiful day for soccer here in the Rio Grande Valley. And here's MCHI with, after a turnover, trying to find his man on the flank, but unable to reach him after a nice interception from the left back. And here comes the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Chargers do a good job of possession, a nice fluid offensive attack, and also it seems like all the players know where they need to be. Here's number 5 with the cross, running a bit far, and it's going to be inbounds, but into the hands of the goalkeeper. And that's Daniel Cáceres there with grabbing the ball in midair, and now he's going to go ahead and kick it to his forward, but it takes a heavy bounce, and now it's back to the feet of one of his teammates, but he's displaced by number 7. A great defensive effort by Mariadiaga Jr. Pardon, that's a tough one to pronounce. Mariadiaga Jr. is doing a heck of a job there in the midfield early on, and it's going to go to the outside, trying to get to the outside, create an opportunity, a crossing opportunity, but a good defensive effort there from the left back for the MCHI Bulldogs. Hugo Gonzalez there. A nice 1-2 pass there, a nice move to the outside, but read beautifully there by the center back and cleared, and now it's going to go back into Veterans Memorial Chargers possession. And here's Hugo Gonzalez, who takes a bit of a heavy touch, and looked like it might have been a foul there, but the official rules, it's going to be out on Veterans Memorial. So Gonzalez earns his team a goal kick here and allows his team to reset here. So we're about 10 minutes into the game. Both teams just getting a feel for the pitch and also for each other, and wanting to make sure they have all the accountability defensively, and also to see what type of formation each team is coming out with. And, you know, as we said earlier, MCHI with the 4-3-3 and the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers with the 4-5-1, with that one holding midfielder who should play an important part today, number 15, Juan Amieva, the central defensive midfielder for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And that's going to be a throw in here for MCHI. And they do get it into the box. Just trying to control it before it goes out of bounds and trying to cross it into the box, but it's a mishit and it ends up in Chargers possession. Good job of tracking back there from the right midfielder for the MCHI Bulldogs. That's Cristian Liscano. And Liscano trying to get forward, and a good job of getting a body in the way. It was the left back, Jose Capistran, for the Chargers. That's a bit of frustration there from the midfielder for MCHI, just not on the same page with his with his right midfielder. And the official rules let play go on after that mid-air collision there. So it's going to be the Veterans Memorial Chargers here with some numbers going forward. Displaced once again, and it's about 3 Chargers around number 10 there. So it's going to go to the right midfielder, trying to go to the inside. They find number 10. This is going to be an opportunity for the Chargers. The shot blocked by the center back. Good job by the center back for MCHI to just get in the way of that shot. And what seemed like a promising attack there for the Chargers just fizzles out. On the shot there was number 10, Mark Boswell, trying to get a left shot on target. And now here comes MCHI, trying to change play there, but no, it's going to go out of bounds. Good job defensively. On the right spot for Veterans is number 4, Israel Baron. And here comes MCHI. Nice defensive effort, as we had mentioned earlier. It's number 15, Juan Amieva, having to come up big, and right there he shows a big stop there to displace the opponent and just get him out of bounds. Really protecting his back 4 there. And trying to get past some of the Chargers defenders is number 8 for the MCHI Bulldogs. That's Isaac Jimenez, but he's double teamed by 2 Chargers defenders and displaced, and then he kind of committed the foul there. So now it's going to be a Chargers kick here, and they just decide to push it forward. Jose Capistran with the 1-2 to Muniz, but it's just a bit too far for Muniz, and a heavy touch there, and it's going to be a throw-in for MCHI. As play goes on, we're going to go ahead and take a split screen break real quick and allow some time for our advertisers. We really appreciate what they do for us, allowing us to showcase the talents of these young athletes. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the action.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew.
Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
And we're back as Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers just get on the board with the big goal there, and that's going to make it 1-0 in favor of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And we're going to have to go ahead and see how MCHI responds here. And for Brownsville Veterans, you know, with the first 15 minutes in the game, very proactive and showing lots of opportunities early on, and it seems like it just paid off there as they were able to get in behind the net and finally get something on, tack something on the board. And if you're MCHI, well, you know, giving up a score early on, you know, it's unfortunate, but you still have time to respond here with the remaining 23 minutes before the half. Try to get an equalizer here. And here's the ball to Eduardo Martinez. And they are going to rule a foul there. So that's going to bring up the Veterans Chargers all the way into the box here. And it looks like they're going to try to put something in there, give themselves an opportunity. Lining up to kick is going to be the right back, Angel Estrada. They got about 5 or 6 guys in the box, so this is going to be a good opportunity for the Chargers if you can get a good delivery. And it is. It's going to be in the box, and it looks like both teams lost track of the ball, and it falls to the feet of a MCHI defender. So now here they're trying to counterattack here. Defending is Mark Boswell, and it's going to be cleared by the right back, Estrada, who just delivered. A bit of a mishap, and here's the shot. Here's the goal. Goal number 7 for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. That's Albert Maridiaga Jr. getting on the score sheet with 22 minutes left in the first half. It's a goal for the Veterans Memorial Chargers, and what was a mishap by the center back, and it was a bit of a gift there, but you have to credit Maridiaga, who had still some work to do to get past the goalkeeper, but does an excellent job there. And that's going to be a 2-0 scoreline in favor of Veterans Memorial. And, well, if you're MCHI, you know, after a solid start of the game, the first 15 to 20 minutes, not allowing a goal. And right now it just seems like in this past 2 to 5 minutes, they just let off a little bit and allowed that goal, that first goal, and now this second goal. So it's going to see how they respond here. They're going to need something on the board here before the first half finishes to try to close the gap. And for Veterans Memorial, it's you know, them being ranked 2nd in the region, 8 in the state, so they're kind of showing their quality that they have and also experience that they have. playing very fluid here in the first half. Here's another through ball there over the air, over the top, but finds no one. It's going to be down to MCHI here, who's getting numbers forward. He has some help on the right side. That's number 16 for the MCHI Bulldogs, who gets it back, and they lose possession here. And trying to recover the ball there for Veterans Memorial is Cesar Cepeda. And the match official rules that's a foul. Kind of leaned into him, so that's going to be a MCHI Bulldog ball at about the midfield. And it seems like MCHI probably going to deliver that into the box as well. They only have 4 players there, so it looks like they're going to see what they can get here. It's up in the air. Nice job of catching it at the highest point by the center back. And here comes the Chargers. And that's Mark Boswell just clearing it out there. Here's Javier Perez, who's displaced. A bit of a shove there, but no call. That's going to be in favor of the Chargers. Trying to get to the end of it is number 22 for the Chargers. That's the forward, Eduardo Martinez. And here comes MCHI. On the ball is number 8. That's Isaac Jimenez, who gets it out to the outside to Christian Liscano. Liscano being pressured heavily by the left back and eventually loses the ball after the center back steps up. Good defending there by the left back, Jose Capistran, for Veterans. And that's a speculative shot there, but it's too wide and not testing the goalkeeper there. So that's going to bring up a goal kick for the Chargers here. Bringing out the kick is going to be Moises Navarro. As the back four is pressured by these these 3 forwards that Westlaco is bringing out today. Pardon, MCHI. And that ball goes out, so that's going to be a Veterans Memorial Chargers throw in. Jose Capistran throwing it in, finding Eduardo Martinez, and it's going to fall into MCHI possession, who immediately give it back. Getting in the ball is Angel Estrada, going to Israel Baron. Baron to Capistran. And for Chargers, they got plenty of time on the ball. It's a through ball. It's going to be close. It's going to be intended for number 5, but the goalkeeper gets there first, and that's Daniel Casares doing a good job of coming off his line and intercepting that ball. And with the header there is Omar Capuchino, and it kind of catapults this offense into the final third as they're going to continue to go forward. He's got someone on the wing. He's got one guy in the box. He just got to get past one defender. And a good job defensively, but it falls to the feet, and it's a shot on target, but it's a safe save for the goalkeeper, Moises Navarro, and it's a good opportunity there for the MCHI Bulldogs. It's a good opportunity there, but just not enough power on the shot. But if you are head coach Daniel Segovia, you got to be happy with what you saw there, because you're attacking midfielders getting there on top of the box, taking a shot. And at this point, 2-0 down, you just got to get shots on target. Here comes Gerardo Valle passing to Juan Ameva. Ameva to Mark Boswell Jr. on the outside. And it appears that is going to be a foul there. That was a pretty strong foul, and that's going to be a free kick. Mark Boswell Jr. creating lots of problems there on the right flank for the MCHI Bulldogs. As the clock continues to roll, it's 16 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the first half. From Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium in Los Fresnos, Texas. It's the South Texas football showdown. Here's another opportunity, and the goalkeeper drops it on the floor, and they're going to rule a foul there on the goalkeeper, so that's going to be a MCHI Bulldog ball. It just seemed like the MCHI back four just lost track of the ball there and nearly fell to the feet of one of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Here's Wanameva with his back to the offense and just decides to go back. And Veterans Memorial does a good job of spreading out their back four and really keeping possession. It's forcing the MCHI Bulldogs front three to really have to defend them. And that's going to be a foul there. The official ruled a bit of a tugging there, putting a shoulder over one of the opponents. So that's didn't allow him to get up, and that's going to be a MCHI ball. Here's Liscano trying to set up a 1-2, and it ends up falling into the Veterans Memorial possession. And here's Liscano just rolling bit past him there. I have to give credit to that right back for MCHI, making an excellent slide there. That was Javier Perez displacing the Chargers left midfielder there. Here's Wanameva passing it to Israel Baron. Baron to Gerardo Valle. He's kind of looking downfield and lost track of the ball and then realized he had to recover, and he's finding a through ball here, and he finds Mark Boswell in the midfield. He's got someone in the far right, and he decides to dribble past one, gets past another, and now he's going to find number 6, Cesar Cepeda. Cepeda pressured and loses possession, and now it's going to go into MCHI. It's going to be a MCHI ball here. A smart play there to turn change of play, really, and that's Liscano trying to find number 18. That's Jesus Montoya there, and that's going to be a MCHI throw-in. And here's Wanameva passing to the outside. And here's MCHI. Wanameva cleaning things up once again. And it falls again for what throw-in for MCHI. Well, if you're joining us for the first time here on Real Sports Live as we start the coverage of soccer throughout the Rio Grande Valley, we are covering basketball as well. Softball will be starting pretty soon. But very excited about this soccer season as we'll get to display what these Valley teams have on the table. And here's a ball all the way to the outside. An incredible ball, a nice effort, dribble past one, the cross, couldn't get to the end of it, caught the goalie by surprise, and he's out of position. He's got to clear it here. He does. Good job by the defense to recover there. But that was a dangerous opportunity there for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Here's another one, the cross, and this time the goalie cleans it up fairly easy. Good job by the goalie, Daniel Casares. And the kick is too far, and it falls right to the possession of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. The Chargers do a good job of keeping possession and really spreading the field. And right here, once again, just going to the right side, but he's double teamed, and it's going to be a MCHI ball. And as I mentioned earlier, I spoke to head coach Gilbert Zagovia before the game for MCHI, and he talked about really just getting some playing time for a lot of his players, the younger underclassmen, and getting them some experience, some minutes into the matches. He really stressed the importance of playing 80-minute games. I know they do sometimes do mini games for 30 minutes, and he said he tried that last year, but he felt it did not work. It didn't help his team improve when it came down to district play. And so for today, his team is getting an excellent opponent in the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, ranked 8th in the state. So it's a challenge, but it's something that could really improve his team. And he had spoke to me about that, and we'll see here as his team reacts. I'm sure he's gonna expect a reaction after halftime, or maybe even something here before the half, with 11 minutes left in the first half. Here's Juana Meva there passing to the outside, and that's gonna be Israel Baron finding his right back, Angel Estrada. And right here, Veterans Memorial just happy to keep possession here, being 2 goals up. They're going to take their time and decide to build up play here offensively. Right here, nearly catching himself in some trouble was Fernando Valle, but does a good job of escaping, but eventually loses possession. And for MCHI, just trying to get the ball forward quickly, was Hernan Gonzalez. And there's Ameva cleaning up with the nice tackle there, and then getting the attack going. Here's Mark Boswell. Valle trying to pick out a pass there, but it goes into the hands of the MCHI Bulldogs. An excellent piece of footwork there by number 9 for the Bulldogs. That was Sergio Daria. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a Veterans Memorial Chargers throw-in as the clock continues to roll here in the first half with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. And that's going to go out of bounds here. That's going to be another throw-in for Veterans Memorial. And, well, if you're Coach Albert Vasquez for Brownsville Veterans, you got to be happy with your team capitalizing on 2 goals there. One of them was a bit of a mistake from the center back, just a mishit. But credit to the young man. He kept his composure and just buried it in the back of the net, finding the goalkeeper off his position, and that led to the second. That was the second goal, and they've really kept a lot of possession throughout this first half, and not allowed MCHI to really get anything going offensively, not giving them any momentum. Here's going to be a tough one, but a good job of cleaning that up is Casares for the Chargers. Here's Juanameva. Decides to go back to his keeper, Moises Navarro. And Mark Boswell finds a nice pass, a beautiful pass to the outside. This is going to be an attacking option here, and it's going to be, he's going to lay it off. The shot, hit the shot by number 6, and it's over the crossbar. That was a great opportunity there for Veterans Memorial. Taking the shot there was Cesar Cepeda, just launching it over and not testing the goalkeeper there. And we are going to have a substitution here, number 6 entering the game for MCHI. That's going to be Juan Dominguez. Also entering the game is number 14, Juan Melcher. Juan Melcher entered the game. And here comes Moises Navarro Passing the ball to Valle finding Capistran. And for MCHI, they're just sitting a bit too far back here and giving, but that's part of the respect they're giving to the Chargers here because, you know, they're very dangerous going forward. So just giving them lots of possession here, lots of space. And here's Capistran. And Capistran getting back there once again. Here's Capistran to the byline. Might be an opportunity here. He gets past another defender. He's going to get past another, and that's going to be... And that was a dangerous sliding tackle, but it's ruled it was just fine. No penalty there. And the match official lets play go on. He says no penalty there. And here's Capistran with the cross. Looks like Albert Mardiaga might get there. But no, it's going to go back. They're going to pass it to Wanamieva. They're passing to number 25, Jose Capistran. And Capistran finding Mark Boswell up top, who's playing more like a center attacking midfielder there, a creative midfielder. Boswell, once again, good job of recuperating the ball, getting his teammate, number 6, Cesar Cepeda. And here comes Cepeda. Cepeda passing to Boswell. Boswell dribbling past one. And that's going to fall into the feet of a MCHI defender, number 6, Juan Dominguez, but it goes out of bounds, and Veterans Memorial quickly brings the ball in as the clock continues to roll. It's 4 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the first half from Los Fresnos, Texas, at Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium and the South Texas Football Showcase. The first day of what's going to be a 3-day showcase / tournament. Tomorrow we'll have a slate of another 3 games, with the first starting at 10 a.m., the second starting at noon, and then the third game for the Friday will be at 3 p.m. And here's Wanamieva, and you can see that Veterans Memorial just really enjoying the spell of possession there. Nice tackle by Wanamieva there, and that's going to be all the way back to Valle. And Israel Baron getting the ball here, the senior for the Chargers, who also played football. He's also a kicker for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Scored plenty of extra points alongside Liam Longoria and some of the Veterans Memorial Chargers football players contributing with that team. And as the 3 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first half, both teams just exchanging possession here. And for MCHI, really, they had one great opportunity on target, but it just fizzled out. Not enough power on the shot, and they haven't been able to get another shot since then. But they have been working very hard defensively to prevent another score here from the Chargers. But this is going to be Veterans Memorial on a one-on-one, and it's going to be number 5 takes a shot, and it's going to be over the bar. Just couldn't keep it low there. You got to lean forward on that one. It was a tough one for Jose Muniz, the sophomore, nearly getting his name on the score sheet there. And that's going to bring the clock down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And for Brownsville Veterans Memorial in 16-5A Division 1, they're going to be facing it's going to be a tough district. They got about 9. It's a big 10-team district, so they got 9 district opponents to play. They'll be playing Mission Veterans alongside Brownsville Pace, Brownsville Porter. Porter's a perennial powerhouse, so it's going to be a tough district. But they are favored, considering they are ranked number 8 in the state, and after coming off a big victory over San Antonio Reagan, 1-0 there at home in Veterans Memorial. Yeah, reading the paper, it just mentioned that head coach Albert Vasquez felt like his team was a bit tired after that Reagan game. Last weekend, having a tournament on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, he was happy to get a couple of days off and get these team prepared, ready for this tournament. If the 16 5A Division I is anything like the football, it's a gauntlet. I mean, the football district was a gauntlet because you're talking about PSJ Memorial, PSJ Southwest, Mission Veterans, and the other Brownsville schools. So it's a very difficult district to navigate. But this team looks like they are suited to be able to do so. And for MCHI, much of the same. They're coming into tonight's game a 6A ball club, but they're going to be facing some tough teams from the La Jolla district, including La Jolla Juarez Lincoln, and MCHI and McAllen Memorial. So it's going to be a tough one, and it also includes the Mission Eagles, so it'll be tough up there in the Upper Valley. As the clock continues to wind down to 27 seconds left in the first half. Brownsville Veterans just happy to keep possession here and just wind the clock down here. If they can't hurt you if you're holding possession, so they're doing an excellent job here. And for MCHI, they have no choice but to sit back. It's just we don't want to give up anything behind their back four. And so as the clock rolls, there's the horn, and the match official blows his whistle. That'll do it here from the first half. From Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium, from Los Fresnos, Texas, it's the South Texas Showcase. For Real Sports Live, Eric Medrano here on the call. It's Brownsville Veterans Memorial 2, the MCHI Bulldogs 0. We're going to go ahead and take a quick halftime break, but we'll be right back for the action. Stay tuned as MCHI looks to try to get back into this ballgame, being down 2-0 after two great goals from the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. And
Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
And welcome back as we bring you the Real Sports Live halftime. It's 5 minutes halfway through this 10-minute break. I want to let you know we're still here. We're going to bring up a second half action as the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers lead 2-0 over the MCHI Bulldogs. And I do want to thank our sponsors here, the VTX1 and Alpha Men's Primary Care, providing us with some excellent advertisers to be able to provide this showcase these student athletes of the Rio Grande Valley and cover some soccer games here today from the South Texas Football Showcase here in Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium in Los Fresnos, Texas. We do want to thank the Los Fresnos Consolidated Independent School District and head coach Molina here with some great hospitality here in Los Fresnos. And we're going to take another quick break, but we'll be right back for the action as second half is due to kick off in about 4 minutes. And we'll be right back.
We're saving you money at Mikasa Furniture. We're saving you money at Mikasa Furniture. Mattress set, living room, and more at Mikasa Furniture.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
If you drive a truck, we're looking for you. Rollins Transportation is now hiring non-CDL drivers for FedEx ground delivery routes. You must be 21 years or older, have 1+ year driving a 15-foot or larger box truck, have a clean background check, a clean driving record, and be able to provide a driving employment history. There are multiple open spots available. If you have what it takes to be part of our growing team, don't wait. Call, text, or email to apply today.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
And welcome back to Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium here in Los Fresnos, Texas. Here for Real Sports Live, Eric Medrano on the call as we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. It's the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 2, the MCHI Bulldogs 0, and Veterans Memorial will get the ball first as we're underway here. MCHI needing a response here, trying to get something on the board. And there's Juanameva there passing to the left side. That's Fernando Valle. And there's Juan Ameva to the Albert Mardiaga there. And it's going to be to the outside to number 2. That's Felipe Esquivel, who seems like a halftime substitute here, playing the right winger. And on the right side, that's going to be number 14, Francisco Moreno at right back. Checking in at center back, that's going to be Jose Rojas. A nice ball there to the outside, but it's read by the left back for MCHI, number 2, Hugo Gonzalez. And there's Moreno trying to break this left midfield there for MCHI. A nice change of play there from Jose Rojas to get to the outside and really open up this defense. And it's going to fall to the feet of Ameva, who does a good job of changing play there. This time finding his man, and it's once again they go to change of play to the left back, to the center back there, who appears to be the starter hit out of the Valle, still in the game here. This is a nice interception here. Number 7 trying to get a 1-2 here, and it seems like they're going to get there, but no, it goes out of bounds. It was a good idea there. That was a 1-2 combination there from Juan Medina to Isaac Jimenez. Jimenez trying to return the favor, but it goes too far. Here's Valle with lots of space here and lots of time, looking to pick out his pass, and once again they go to the right midfield here with the substitute, number 2, Felipe Esquivel. And it falls to the feet of a MCHI player, and he's trying to get it to the right side, but takes a bad bounce, and now it's going to go to the MCHI player once again, Isaac Jimenez. Jimenez continues dribbling. It goes to the outside. Here's going to be a MCHI opportunity, and that's going to be a corner kick. Earning the corner kick for MCHI is Juan Dominguez, the right midfielder. And here's an excellent early opportunity for MCHI to get something on the board. And they're going to get an early corner kick here in the second half. Let's see if we can get a number on that. Who's taking the corner kick? He's going to be delivered. It's a nice one. He's going to have an opportunity. It falls to the feet of number 2. He takes a shot, and that's a goal. Goal! MCHI Bulldogs. With the goal is number 2 for MCHI, Hugo Gonzalez. With 36 minutes left in the second half. That's a big goal here for MCHI, and that'll reinvigorate this offense for MCHI, and now they're going to really show Veterans Memorial that they're in it still with the 2-1 scoreline. Good job there by Hugo Gonzalez. A nice delivery on the corner kick. It looked like it was going to have a chance, and Hugo Gonzalez does a good job of concentrating there, kind of chesting it down, and then had the composure to just slide in there and get the ball past the goalie, beating Moises Navarro. Navarro unable to get there. It was going to be a tough one for the goalkeeper anytime the ball falls in the box like that. For Veterans Memorial, they have to feel they could have dealt with it better, but MCHI does a good job of capitalizing there. And now MCHI is just showing a sense of urgency and more energy here. A good clearance there. And here's Juan Melchar there passing to number 20. And it's going to be clear there. The shot, and it's going to be way over the crossbar. A good opportunity there, but it was blown dead there by the match official because there was a foul. And that's going to be in favor of MCHI, so MCHI will get a goal kick here. And here comes Veterans Memorial here. That's number 14, Moreno, zipping it into the box. Here's a shot, and it's going to go veer just wide over the crossbar. And that was a good opportunity there for the Chargers, just unable to get his foot over the ball there to bring it down. But he did earn his team a corner. It seems like it might have taken a deflection there, and Mark Boswell lining up there alongside one of his teammates. And it's going to be delivered with the left foot. It's going to be an opportunity, and that's a goal. Goal! Goal for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And it's going to be a goal Olympico, as they say. No one touched it there. It's off the corner kick. A good kick there from the corner for Veterans Memorial Chargers. And for MCHI, it's just unfortunate not dealing with the in-swinger, and it just falls inside the net. The goalkeeper, Daniel Cáceres, just losing track of it there. And for MCHI, that's got to be very disappointing after just scoring on the board and now just giving up another. So having to work just as hard once again to try to get another goal here. And giving possession back to the Chargers, it's going to be number 20 passing the ball to Valle. And number 20 is number Jose Rojas, the substitute at center back. And here comes MCHI with an opportunity. He's got some help on the inside, but they're forcing him outside. And it's going to go off the head of number 14, Francisco Moreno. And that'll be a MCHI throw-in. And Orlando Sanchez passing it to the right-hand side. And there's a nice sliding tackle there. Great effort by Juan Dominguez. Dominguez going to the outside. Dominguez, who's had a great outing this afternoon, creates a foul there, and he is fouled, and that's going to be a free kick from the outside, and it'll be a crossing opportunity for MCHI. They did score earlier on one of these opportunities off a corner kick, so let's see if they can create something once again off this free kick. And lining up for the kick is going to be Omar Capuchino there. Capuchino trying to pick out one of his teammates. And here's the cross. It's going to be a low one. They're trying to surprise them there, but dealt with at the near post there by a Charger defender. And here comes number 8, who ends up being swallowed up by 3 defenders there. That was Isaac Jimenez, who was looking for some help on the outside, but nothing was there. Yeah, good job of dealing with that ball there was number 2, Hugo Gonzalez, the left back. Gonzalez, the lone goal scorer for MCHI this afternoon. And here's Valle in the back line, changing play to the left side. That's number 25, Jose Capistran, zipping the ball in there. Here comes the Chargers. The ball's in. The shot, the header, and it just veers just wide of the post. It seemed like Daniel Cáceres was a bit worried there, but he had it covered all the way, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Good opportunity there for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. And we're 10 minutes in to the second half. 30 minutes left in this ball game. Lots of time still to be played for the MCHI Bulldogs. Try to get 2 goals and equalize this ball game. Good job of getting it to the right side. Nice movement up front from Mark Boswell. A nice 1-2 pass, 1-2 movement. Nearly getting into the end of it and nearly getting a goal was number 9 for Veterans Memorial. That was Orlando Sanchez, but it was just a bit off the mark. Veterans Chargers looking very threatening there. And the Chargers continue to keep possession here, going all the way back to Moises Navarro. Here's Valle. Valle to the left side, finding Capistan. And as time continues to roll, we're going to take this time to go split screen and give some opportunity for some of our advertisers. We really appreciate what they do for us. And we'll go ahead and take a quick break, but we will be split screen, so you won't miss any of the action. It's a 3-1 scoreline in the second half.
Take this time to thank Alamo Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburgh, Texas.
Stop today at 523 Express Printing, 1 block from UTRGB in Edinburgh. For copies, school, marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letters, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Express Printing today. For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
And we're back as the clock continues to roll. 26 minutes and 24 seconds left here in the second half. It's Brownsville Veterans leading 3-1 over MCHI. After a midfield tussle there, they favor match official felt that was impediment there by the central defensive midfielder for Veterans Memorial, and that's going to be a MCHI ball. And they got a man open in the right side. And it's dealt with very well. Nice job of switching off there was Valle, getting to the end of that. That was Gerardo Valle. So it seems like him and his left back Capistrana have good communication there. You know, the winger was there open, but Valle came over and closed down quickly, not allowing him to get a cross out. Yeah, and as we take this time, you know, it's the first annual South Texas Football Showcase, the best football in the state of Texas, running till the 19th. And tomorrow, Friday, January 18th, we're going to have a 10 a.m. kickoff. Please join us. It's going to be an exciting matchup as we get the San Benito Greyhounds, local team, facing an out-of-town Laredo United here in Leo Aguilar Stadium in Los Fresnos, Texas. It'll be followed at noon by the La Jolla Coyotes facing Brownsville Lopez. Very strong team in Brownsville Lopez there. And the 3 p.m. kickoff, La Jolla Juarez Lincoln versus the hometown team Los Fresnos. And that's going to be a very good matchup as well. So 3 big blockbuster matches tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a very exciting day of soccer in Los Fresnos, Texas. And of course, just stay here with Real Sports Live. We'll be having highlights of these matches today, goals and big plays on Facebook, as well as you know, we'll have the game live stream on YouTube tomorrow, and we'll have them also available after this afternoon on YouTube as well. And if you haven't, at the same time, like and subscribe our YouTube page. anytime we have anything going, it'll notify you, so you can be up to date with all the high school football sports in the Rio Grande Valley. Thank you once again for joining us here on Real Sports Live. Eric Medrano on the call, as this is the third game of the day. Earlier we had a matchup between Los Fresnos and Edinburgh Economides, the first matchup of the day, a 10 a.m. kickoff, and Los Fresnos coming out on top of that one 2-0 after 2 first half goals. Then if we followed it up with the 10 a.m. kickoff, a noon kickoff, and that was between the Edinburgh North Cougars versus it was another Valley team, and it was an excellent matchup there, and what ended up being Edinburgh North falling on that one, and now it's going to be this one, which has been an excellent game so far, Mac High versus Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. And as I had mentioned earlier, Veterans Memorial Chargers ranked second in the region, number 8 in the state, coming off a victory last Friday against San Antonio Reagan, who's ranked number 4 in the state. So some good football being played here, some of the highest level in the Rio Grande Valley. And as the clock continues to roll with 22 minutes and 53 seconds, it's Veterans Memorial Chargers with a good opportunity here. Lining up to kick is Francisco Moreno, trying to get across in there and give his team a chance to get something on target. And here's Moreno, and he's going to have a man, nearly getting to the end of that. Good goalkeeping there by the goalie. But boy, if Valle gets to the end of that, that could be a goal. But into the hands safely of Daniel Casares for the Mac High Bulldogs. But Veterans Chargers once again knocking on the door. And for Mac High, there's still plenty of time. 22 minutes left in the second half. If they could get another goal here, make something of this game, being down 2 goals. Mark Boswell with an excellent flick, but it's into the feet of a Mac High defender. And he does a good job of tracking back after losing the ball. And here's Isaac Jimenez finding his right winger there on the outside. It forces a throw in here as Mac High is getting into the final third and possibly getting in a threatening position. And entering the game is number 19 for Veterans Memorial. That's Cat Diego Bernal Jr. Exiting the game is going to be number 7, Albert Maradiaga Jr. Maradiaga having an excellent outing today. It's going to be the outside. Maradiaga with the early goal for Veterans Memorial, the first one to open the scoring today. Yeah, and last year was the first time that none of the Brownsville teams were able to make it to the state championship tournament. So for Brownsville ISD, I know that's one of their goals is to really not just get one team, but they want to get a couple of teams in there, competing for a district title. And it was the first time since 2012, I believe, since a team hadn't made it to the state tournament. So these Veterans Memorial Chargers are hopefuls in that, being ranked number 8 in the state, but they will face some tough teams from the Houston area and also Austin as well. And here's Mark Boswell forcing center back there to push the ball out, and that's a good position for the Chargers as they're going to be in the final third. Trying to clear it out for Mac Highs. The right back there, that's Angel Estrada. And for Veterans Memorial, just doing an excellent job of changing play, keeping possession, and building up from the back. And this time they decide to change play, but to the left side. But Estrada does a good job of reading it in the air, much like an outfielder does in baseball. Just gets his head on it and clears it, reading it up in the air. Here's Estrada. Estrada, a bit of a hard pass there, but still in possession here. And dealing with the well for Veterans Memorial is Jose Capistran. There's Capistran once again intercepting, and this time it may lead to an attacking position for the Chargers. And here's Mark Boswell, the creative midfielder for Chargers. Getting to see him throughout this match. He's a good dribbler, creating lots of opportunities for his teammates. Here's number 6, Cepeda. Cepeda. And that's going to go to Moreno. Moreno finds his teammate Esquivel on the outside, but it's too far, trying to find and return the favor to Moreno. But nice intricate passing, just a bit too far, but it does earn them a corner here. And Mark Boswell, as he walks over to do the corner kick here. They did score their third goal off a corner kick, and it was a left in-swinger. Scoring that goal was Cesar Cepeda, the lefty. Cepeda is Cesar Cepeda Jr. Scoring with the in-swinger there. And let's see if he's going to deliver it this time or if it's going to be Mark Boswell with the right side. And there is going to be a substitution as there is an injury on the field. The match official ruling for the clock to stop, and but it seems like now they're going to go ahead and have one of the trainers take a look at the young man. And we do wish the best. Hopefully he'll be all right there. And we'll go ahead and take a break as we'll have an injury timeout here, match officials, and 3-1 scoreline in favor of Brownsville Veterans. We'll be right back.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
And we're back after that injury timeout. Christian Liscano, the player, and it's going to be a cross, and it's going to be in. That's a goal. Goal for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. That's going to be the fourth one of the day. And hitting the mark there was number 13, Gerardo Valle, the center back, capping off an excellent outing today at the center back position, getting a header on there. And boy, the Chargers having an excellent delivery there, and that's a goal and an assist there for number 6, Cesar Cepeda, he himself is having a good day today. And boy, Veterans Memorial Chargers showing that they can really put some goals in the back of the net right today, just having 4 already, 2 of them off corner kicks, and yeah, so it's putting that one with 4-1 scoreline in favor of Veterans Memorial Chargers. Yeah, I did mention we did take the injury timeout, and it was Christian Liscano who's from Mac High, who's had an excellent game as well. And nearly getting in the end of that was number 10, Mark Boswell Jr., but it was too far wide of the mark and not testing Cáceres. But I do want to note Christian Liscano was able to get up on his own power, so good for that young man. I hope he's all right, and it's just a knock. And now it's, after that injury timeout, it was going to be a corner, and Veterans Memorial Chargers just capitalized after that timeout, and now it's 4-1, and it's pretty much all out of reach. But for Mac High, it's still a pre-district friendly, so there's lots that they can work on here. Holding possession, really going out there and competing against these Chargers. And the ball falls to number 25, Capistran. And here's number 10 for Mac High, Omar Capuchino, and trying to find number 2, Hugo Gonzalez, on the right side. And it goes too far wide, and that's going to be a goal kick in favor of the Chargers. As the time continues to run, we're having some substitutions here. Entering the game is number 24 and number 26. Number 24, Angel Trevino. Number 26, Ruben Garcia. And number 21, Adan Navarro. Also entering the game is Axel Cabrera, number 23, the junior. So head coach Albert Vasquez giving some of the other players some playing time and good minutes here, as we had mentioned here, for some of the underclassmen to really build up their confidence as the season goes on. And, if you're really trying to make a deep playoff run and make it to state, you're going to need some of that depth here, due to whether it be injuries or form. They want to make sure that they have all of these guys up and roaring and ready to go when district comes around. And district will be starting shortly, so they're going to have a 10-team district, the gauntlet really. Mission Veterans, Brownsville Pace, Brownsville Porter. Also, it's going to be teams from the Mid Valley as well, so it's going to be a tough one. But they are favored in that district, so we'll see how it all plays out. Still got to play those games, so it's going to be an exciting district season for Veterans Memorial and for all the teams throughout the Rio Grande Valley, including McAllen, who's going to have some exciting matchups against Juarez, Lincoln, and La Jolla. So those will be two games to watch out for. Here's Reynaldo Gonzalez on the right midfield position, and vying for the ball there was number 23, Axel Cabrera. And here comes Mac High trying to get some help from the outside. A good job of receiving the ball there by number 7. That's Juan Medina. And here comes number 19. That's Kat Bernal. And changing play here is Mac High. Trying to get to the end of it is Hernan Gonzalez, but it falls to the feet of the Chargers here. And now playing the holding midfielders, Adan Navarro, in place of the starter, which was Juan Ameva. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to find the forward, but it goes through, and it's going to be into Mac High territory and in possession of Mac High. He's got someone on the right side, gets past one, but dealt with very well defensively there from Jose Capistran at left back, who's had an excellent outing today, this afternoon. And as the clock continues to roll, we're about 11 and a half minutes away from the end of the game. And it's going to be a throw-in for Mac High. And trying to change play here. It's going to go to Mac High here. holding the ball well, number 7, but no, it's an errant pass, and now here comes Veterans Memorial. A good job of cleaning up there as a center back, number 4, Dylan Martinez. After it looked like they were going to get behind him, it's a good job by Dylan Martinez. His goalkeeper, Daniel Cáceres, was about to come out, and good job of just clearing the ball, but they do give up a throw-in, and the pressure continues as Veterans continues pushing forward. And for MCHI, it's you know, a bit disappointing going down 4-1. You know, after they had a promising start to the second half, getting a goal on board and cutting the lead from 2-0 to 2-1. But not shortly after giving up a third goal, and it kind of just was a bit deflating in this game for them. Here's a through ball, and dealt with well by the defense, and it falls right into the hands of Daniel Cáceres. Cáceres distributing the ball, finding Sergio Daria. Daria looked like he might have committed a foul there, and yeah, being fouled was Adan Navarro, so that's going to be Veterans Memorial Chargers possession. And as we hit this 9-minute and 45-second mark, we're going to go ahead and go split screen. So we're going to want to take our time to thank our advertisers. We appreciate what they do for us, allowing us here at Rio Sports Live to cover these high school student athletes and provide coverage of sports around the Rio Grande Valley. We'll take a moment, and you'll still be able to see the game on screen.
The Edinburgh Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburgh, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburgh EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts. We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
And we're back for the action as the clock continues to roll. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left as this game is winding down. Brownsville Veterans up 4-1 over MCHI. Nice footwork there, trying to find his man, and it's going to be a Veterans opportunity, but a nice sliding tackle there by the left back for the MCHI Bulldogs. And this is going to go out for a throw-in in favor of the MCHI Bulldogs. You got to give credit to that. That was Hugo Gonzalez making a heck of a sliding tackle there to really stop the attack for Veterans Memorial. And in possession right now is Jose Rojas. Rojas passing to Francisco Moreno on the right side. And really throughout this game, the back four have really had all the time in the world they needed to pass. And it was kind of MCHI's way of saying, you know, you're going to have to beat us in other ways. And, you know, the Veterans Memorial figured out, you know, some ways to get some balls into the box, really, with the corner kick and free kicks as well. So they capitalized on about 2 or 3 of those, and that's really been the difference today. here MCHI is really being pressured on the ball. And Gonzalez, good interception there, but it's they ruled it was a handball using his shoulder, and it's a quick pass. Here's the shot, and that's a goal. Goal. Number 8 on the goal there, Jose Balboa. Balboa getting a nice shot there with only 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. And, you know, as we had talked about with the coaches earlier, both set of coaches are really wanting to give their players some time to, you know, some of these players that that are non-starters to really get on the field, underclassmen, and get some minutes on, and it'll really boost their confidence as the game goes on. As the season goes on. But after that last play, there was an handball called, touched the arm of number 2, Hugo Gonzalez of MCHI, and Veterans Memorial just did a good job of staying alive, you know, being very lively there, and took a quick free kick and caught them off guard in a one-on-one matchup, and capitalizing there was number 8, Jose Balboa, with the goal here, the senior. And here comes MCHI. That's Omar Capuchino. Dylan Martinez on the ball, laying it off to his right back. That's Javier Perez. And attacking, going to the left side, but reading it well and deciding to just clear the ball, knowing he had a man behind his back. That was Francisco Moreno. And that's going to be a throw-in for MCHI. With the throw-in is Juan Medina. Medina to Sergio Daria. And that's going to fall into the feet of a Charger, but they rule him a foul there. But they do it once again, a quick free kick, but the officials ruling it should be further back. And so he's going to go ahead and bring that back. And that was going to be a dangerous opportunity, as they had 3v2 right there. Moreno changing play here. Going to Angel Trevino. Trevino getting it forward. Their defending is Ruben Garcia, and it finds its way to Cabrera. Cabrera trying to find his teammate Orlando Sanchez on the left flank, but it's too far, and it falls to the feet of a MCHI defender. And a nice chested ball there, Sergio Daria there. Nice job by the center back to avoid one of those defenders for Veterans. Daria once again trying to find number 7. That's Juan Medina. Daria very active there in the midfield, and Medina tussling with one of the defenders there. And that is going to be a late foul, late sliding there. And there's not going to be any yellow cards there. It's just a foul. Committing the foul is number 15, Hernan Gonzalez. And that's going to be Veterans ball here with 2 minutes as the clock continues to wind down. Moreno with the good ball, but it's too far, and it falls into the feet of Dylan Hernandez. Pardon, that was Ernesto Garcia clearing the ball there, the other center back. And a sliding tackle there. That was number 5, Ernesto Garcia, reaching out there, and he had to get there. If not, he was going to be past him. And that's going to be out to the wide spot. It's Reynaldo Gonzalez finding the inside, flicking it on. It's going to be an opportunity, but the angle is going away, and it's going to be the goal scorer. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to bring in a throw-in as we're down to the last minute, 56 seconds left in the game. The cross here, but it's too far wide, and that's going to bring up a goal kick. And that should all but do it here from Leo Aguilar Memorial Stadium in Los Fresnos, Texas for the South Texas Football Showcase. It's the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 5, the MCHI Bulldogs 1. And what is the story of these two halves? You know, for Veterans Memorial Chargers scoring 2 goals in the first half, and then a nice response from MCHI to get that 1 goal, but it wasn't enough as Veterans Memorial added to their tally after that. And that's going to be a foul there. Earning that foul is Ernesto Garcia. It seemed like the player, Jose Balboa, just did not move his feet there, so it's going to be... And that's the final whistle here for Real Sports Live. Eric Medrano, just want to thank you for joining us as we brought you the action today. This was the 3rd game of the day this afternoon. It's the final. The Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 5, the MCHI Bulldogs 1. And, you know, tomorrow stay tuned with us as Friday, January the 18th. We're going to have a 10 a.m. kickoff, a very exciting matchup between the Laredo United Longhorns and the San Benito Greyhounds. It'll be followed up at noon as we'll bring more action from Los Fresnos. It's going to be La Jolla Coyotes facing a very strong Brownsville Lopez team. And then at 3 p.m. kickoff, a very strong La Jolla Juarez Lincoln team is going to be playing the Los Fresnos Falcons here in their home turf. So don't miss it. Those are going to be 3 great matchups. I'll be here on the call for that, and Real Sports Live will be here in the house. And that'll do it for us here today from the South Texas Football Showcase. It's a final. Brownsville Veterans 5, the MCHI Bulldogs 1. Thank you once again, and God bless.